Hello subscribers and welcome back to my channel. This is Amorica. In this video I will be demonstrating two ways I like to apply a polygel. And the brand of polygel that I'm using in this demonstration is called MAKARTT. I purchased it on Amazon.com for $44.99, and because I am a Prime user I got 2-day free shipping. They're awesome system. The kit includes 6 polygels. Each black tube holds 15 grams of polygel. And the colors here are your clear, your bright white, your natural pink, you've got your dark pink, you've got your light pink, and you've got a misty rose. It also comes with 2 polishes. You've got your base gel, and you've got your top it off. It also comes with a wand, your brush, and your picker. Here's the brush. And then on this end, the picker. It also comes with a resealable bag of dual forms, or they're also called poppets, I've heard. And like I said, this is a resealable bag. You can see there, which is great. It's great for like traveling if you want to take it with you. It's easy enough system and small enough system and very inclusive, so you could take it with you anywhere if you wanted to. I went ahead and removed the dual forms or the poppets and put them in a nail organizer that I had just to make it easier to get to. Because of my time constraints, I went ahead and I have already prepped the nails and the 2 nails that I'm going to do. This nail has a French tip on it, and the tip that I'm using I got at Sally's Beauty Supply. It's called Wonder Tips. I really like these French tips because they're a hard plastic. They're not the very soft ones, but the reason these are great is because these have on them a small little lip, if you can see, that allows you to put the glue on that lip and then attach it to the free edge of your nail. And then you just pretty much have to just lightly buff it to prepare it and get it ready. You don't have to do a lot of filing to try to get rid of that line. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and wet it just for you to see how it may look once it's done. All right, so I've already got my area ready, clear, ready to go. Oh, one more thing, I almost forgot. This right here that you see is a lipstick and makeup holder and organizer. I got at Dollar Tree for just $1. It fits all the components of the MAKARTT kit beautifully. Makes it really easy to have out on your desk or your work area or in your room on your makeup counter. It's just ready to go and easy to keep clean and organized. I also have over here to my right, I have some cotton. I've got my dish that's hold the molds I'm going to be using. I've got some isopropyl alcohol, which is 70%. My recommendation is to go higher. Works better that way. I've also got my little wipe it to catch my residuals. I've got my cuticle nippers. I've got my clippers. I've got an orange, not an orange wood stick, it says cuticle pusher. And I've got my file, which is a 4-sided file, which that's what I love working with and I was trained on. This has coarse, medium, fine, and extra fine. And I get these, like I said, it's about Sally's Beauty Supply. I've got a buffer just in case I need it. And of course, I've got my Melanie Susie, my UV LED light, and my backup isopropyl alcohol if I need it. Okay, let us begin. So what I'm going to use first is going to be the clear, because we already have the French tip, and we're going to get the larger mold out. And for this one, I'm going to use my cuticle pusher because my cuticle pusher is concaved, and through practice, this works better for me than the wand. On the smaller tip, we're going to use the wand that comes with the kit. So what I do now is I go ahead and I dampen my cuticle pusher. I am finding for me about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch of polygel works best for how I'm choosing to apply it. All right, and whoops, I almost forgot. not top it off, we're going to be using the base gel. And we're going to put that on our nail. This will help the product stick. Go ahead and do the pinky while we're at it. Oh, my fingers are so dry. If my camera keeps moving around, I'm using my phone, and the arm that I have that's holding it is attached to the table, so it does make it a little more difficult. I have to try not to touch a table to keep it still. Okay, we're going to put it into the light for 30 seconds. Okay, we are cured and ready to go. Once again, I've grabbed my mold. I've put the number as the tip facing out away from me, taking my polygel, setting it where I want it to go, and now I'm gently applying pressure and feathering or pulling down. There we go. I'm going to do it one more time to get it on this side, because this side needs a little. There you go. All right, then taking my brush, I'm just going to clean up the outside. All right, now we're ready to apply. Now it's going to go onto the French manicure tip, and what we're going to do is we're going to kind of drag a little bit away, and then we're going to press it right in over the French tip. We're going to hold it there for about a good 12 to 15 seconds. Make sure there's no air bubbles, and we see we have a little seepage, and that is perfectly fine. We're going to clean that before we put it into the light. All right, now we're going to get our wand. Using the brush, we're going to remove the excess. And once again, the 70 isopropyl alcohol works good if that's all you have. But my recommendation is to get a higher percentage. It will work even better. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out underneath. I'm still learning the consistency. But to be safe, that is how I'm doing it. Oops. There you go. I'll press it just to make sure. There you go. All right, now into the light for 30 seconds. Okay. There we go. It's ready. So what I do now is I get my little tiny cotton cloth, soak it in my isopropyl alcohol, and I just go over the whole nail. I saturate it. There you go. All right, go ahead. It should pop right off. You hear it a little crackling. There you go. Oops. Go ahead and hit it with my alcohol. I'm going to go ahead and take off the excess now. All right. And from there, I will shape. All right, that came out really pretty. We've got all the corners and the sides. Oh, there's a little bit right there that I got under the cuticle, but that's okay. That's why I have my nippers. They will lift if you have any caking. See, there's a little lip. Can you see the little lip right there? I just go by with my nippers. And this is where you're going to want to get your file out or your electric drill. Just to make sure you're not going to have any lifted, you're going to want to go in there and create that little well. Push the cuticle back just maybe a little bit. Create that well so that you can get in there and to keep that from lifting. Oops. All right. Okay, now we're going to do, now at this time, I take my little tiny piece of cotton, and I just soaked with my isopropyl alcohol, and I cleaned my cuticle pusher. Whoop. There, clean, ready to go. All right, take all the extra stuff I took off. Okay. My brush is clean, ready for the next application. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the smaller mold for my pinky. Now, since the well here is a lot smaller, instead of using this, I'm going to go ahead and use the picker for here because this fits a lot better. I may end up even using my brush to sculpt into. This one, I'm going to use the natural pink. This is a smaller nail, so I'm not going to need as much. I'm going to go with about 1/4 of an inch. All right. Go ahead, hold my tip, number away from me, insert into the well, and give it a slight push. Whoop. Do that one more time in this direction. There you go. All right, using my wand on my brush end, wetting it with a little bit of the isopropyl alcohol, I'm just going to smooth. See, it's kind of, gives me a little resistance. All right, ready to apply. Turn it over, press it onto my finger, making sure not to get any air pockets. Press, and I'm going to hold it there for about 10 seconds. And then I'm going to put it into the light. No seepage. Good. Oh, just a smidgen. All right, 30 seconds into the light. Oop, it's popping off. Let's go ahead and try that again. There you go. Let's do it one more time. This is a good time to add a clip. All right, now we're going to go straight into the light. Okay, we're out from under the light. Now we remove. There it goes, comes right off. Now I'm going to use my clippers to take off just a little bit. It's a little too long for me. And I'm going now to shape it. All right, due to time constraints on the video, I'm going to go ahead and pause this for just a moment. I'm going to shape them, and then we're going to apply the top it off. Okay, we're back. I've already shaped them, filed them. I did one coffin and one French square. Now we're going to apply the top it off, put it into the light for 30 seconds. There you go, right out of the light. They came out beautiful. Thank you so much for stopping by and taking a peek at my channel. Please feel free to subscribe, like, and share. And don't forget to leave a comment below. Thank you for allowing me to share my passion with you.